All right, 2014 NBA Draft recap. First pick, Andrew Wiggins. Right move?
For upside, yes. For media help, no. And if you want LeBron, no.
Franchise player.
Is he?
Yeah.
You're saying he is, or are you asking me?
I'm asking.
I don't know. For somebody coming out of high school being touted as the next LeBron, I don't know if he lived up to the hype.
I've seen one high school video of LeBron, one game when he's in McDonald's All-American. No player, even in the NBA right now, can make passes like he was during high school. Wiggins, like what's really the difference between Andrew Wiggins and Wesley Johnson? Wesley Johnson head at the rim every single time he's banging. Got 3-point range.
Where's he now?
Coming off the bench. 8th man.
Lakers.
The worst team in the league. Anyways.
Talk about my Lakers.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, no, you got your banner back here, though.
Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of upset the draft in general with just how many foreign players came out. You know what I'm saying?
Mad that foreign players came out.
what's
They got to
wrong?
make their money, too.
It wasn't that. It was just, Canadians, college.
You're mad because Andrew Wiggins a black Canadian. Who got drafted #1. That's
No,
why.
I was just like, I thought USA had more talent than that, but obviously not. And then home dude got picked from Brazil, and I was like,
That was the Raptors being the Raptors. That's nothing new,
right?
Yeah.
Because it's like oh, everybody's picking Canadian, so we gotta pick Brazilian.
That's beyond planning for the future.
And he's just so you guys know, if you didn't watch the draft, he's talking about a guy named Bruno Shabaklo.
Yes.
He scored 4.9 points and 3 rebounds a game. Thank you, ESPN, for telling me that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him in my life.
2 years away from being 2 years away. So he'll be
Best
good.
quote in the draft.
Yeah,
Best quote in the draft.
might be good in 5 years. Best case scenario. So okay, back to Andrew Wiggins. So
Okay.
really though, Laker fan, Wesley Johnson. Dude's got 40+ inch vertical. I mean, he got drafted because of athleticism. He can shoot a little
I
bit.
think 4th overall.
Yeah, he came out of Syracuse. Like, I mean, what's really the difference? I mean, yeah, the guy's a freak athlete, he can rebound, but there's no real difference. Like, with Jabari, case closed, he's going to be Melo 2.0.
Yeah, I totally.
Do you say Melo is his ceiling, or do you say
Melo's his ceiling. Can't play D.
bottom end? Who do you think he can be there if he flops? I mean, there's always a good and a bad. Obviously, you're saying Wiggins bad can be Wesley Johnson. Wiggins good, who can he be?
Wiggins good. I mean,
because if you're thinking about threes,
I'm talking like Sean Kemp.
I don't know if he's as big as that. Because Sean Kemp, when he didn't focus on his workouts, he ended up becoming a power forward weighing like 260, 270.
Yeah,
and just
that
had
was
weight.
after lockout
And he still
season.
had his hops.
Yeah.
Which, like that athleticism, like you said. I mean, I'm thinking more with that. I'm thinking he can be Sean Marion with a shot.
That's Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, that is Aaron Gordon. Do you think he should have went 4th though? I think he went kind of high.
No.
That's another thing we
I
were
think
talking
he
about.
went kind
No
of
chance.
high.
Aaron Gordon, the best. Well, okay, he's not the best athlete in the draft. Maybe for his size, yeah. But when I saw him, first time I saw him, I was like Ken Freed. Every single
with
night,
a little bit more of an offensive swagger. Because he goes out.
Kenneth Furry has offensive swagger though.
They both just got bounced. Okay.
So for those not watching, top 5 picks, we'll just name them off. Andrew Wiggins to the Cavs, Jabari Parker to the Bucks, Joel Embiid to the Sixers, Aaron Gordon to the Magic, and Dante Exum to the Jazz.
Now, I want to talk about Embiid real quick. Do you think he's the next Odin?
Okay, hold on. Let's keep jumping back. Let's finish the Aaron Gordon.
Okay, let's finish the Aaron Gordon.
Okay, so
right.
with him, besides Jabari, I think he's the only one where you could say, unless he gets hurt, he's gonna be successful no matter if he does. I don't think he has superstar potential.
But he can be a quality rotation player playing 15 years.
He'll give you 100% every night.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Definitely
Yeah, exactly. Like defense, offense. I mean, he's gonna catch oops and get rebounds. That's without a doubt. But if they allow him to, if they're saying, okay, you're gonna be that dude, so put in the work. Blake Griffin's ceiling.
Blake Griffin, that's what they were talking about in high school too for him. Just because he had that jump out of the building.
He just didn't get to 6'10", unfortunately.
Yeah, he's what, 6'8"?
Yeah.
6'8" with a a lean build. He's not even a big build.
He's like 30 pounds lighter than Blake.
But Aaron Gordon is a rare. It's rare. I think he went too high, but I think it's because who was actually at fourth. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
I think they should have went Exum. If they're pretty much saying he's the best point guard in the draft, you got to pick Exum. Who's their point guard is Jameer Nelson, right?
Well, they have Jameer Nelson. They just traded their 2 guard in Aflalo, so they're basically telling Oladipo they want him to take over as the starting 2 guard. Like you said, Jameer Nelson's on the way out as far as his age goes. I think it would have been smart to pick someone like Exum or Marcus Smart to play that multi-guard, because if you're thinking about Oladipo, he's one of the people that can play 1 or 2.
Well, I think with the Alfred Payton pickup, that's when they obviously believed that he could be as good as Dante Exum.
Yeah.
And that they don't need to reach that high.
So if you knew Alfred Payton was going to be there, you're going to try to get him later in the draft, do you take Aaron Gordon at number 4 like they did?
Yeah, I do. I honestly think they had the best draft of anybody.
Because then you're thinking their 1, 2, and 3 will be Oladipo.
Well, he said he had a great workout with them, so it was probably more of a system fit for them more than because they had the 4th pick. It wasn't best available like how the Lakers did it. It was more like, oh, he had a great workout with them, and a great workout, and then they just fell in love. And even NBA, NFL, if somebody, they always say one person or one team has to fall in love with you. So I think that was that case of, I don't think it was just as high as he went. I think that's the reason.
And they didn't panic. I mean, I think that's the
they
biggest
took
thing.
a very calm approach to the draft rather than trying to trade up to get one of the other three big names as far as Embiid, Parker, and Wiggins.
Right.
Because Orlando's been rebuilding ever since Dwight left. We all know.
Well, they've been the worst team in the league since Dwight left.
Yeah.
Fact.
I mean, other than
record-wise, it's fact.
I don't want to talk about Dwight.
Let's talk about Dwight.
Well, let's go to the next pick. Then number 5, Australian point guard. None of us really know about Dante Exum.
Or do you still want to talk about Embiid first? Which one?
Embiid. We can talk about him when he starts playing.
Okay. All right. So Dante Exum.
He's doing what we're doing right now. We sitting on the couch talking about him.
Okay. The thing that stuck out to me with Dante Exum, speed. Like he got the ball, he's at the basket 2 steps. That's
have you seen his summit?
I've seen
versus
all
the
5
Team
seconds
USA?
of video that he has of himself playing on the internet. Like I've seen all of it. He don't have much, but I've seen all of it, and that's the only thing that stuck out. But I don't know. I feel like he might. But I mean, with Kyrie and Andrew Bogut, 2 Australian dudes, like they're not soft. But I don't know. I feel like he could be soft.
Because those commercials, huh?
I think
if you haven't seen Dante Exum's commercials, I will post a link in the description.
His ceiling I think his ceiling is Rubio.
That's not even a ceiling. He's ceiling.
No. He can be better.
That's rock
He could
bottom.
be better than Rubio.
That's rock bottom.
That's rock bottom.
Yeah.
I think he's got on the bad team.
He's got a better.
If Rubio went to the Lakers,
he can't score. I mean, that'd be 10 times worse.
You have the white Rubio and Steve Nash, and Steve Nash was actually good.
No, Steve Nash could shoot though.
That's what I mean. That's why I think. I mean, I don't like the Exum Rubio comparison because Exum has speed, where Rubio is more of
elusive. But I don't know.
Nah, Rubio's straight up Rubio's the best passer in the league besides LeBron, and he just
if you play 10 feet off of him, he's not going to punish you.
Yeah, well, and that takes away his passing lanes, right?
I might be able to have a better 3-point shooting night than Rick Rubio, and I am for it.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Probably not though.
We're gonna have
to
Alright, so we'll go next. We'll go to the next pick. Marcus Smart to the Celtics. Does that mean Rajon Rondo's on his way out?
Yes. But I'm pissed off about that pick because I'm a Lakers fan, so it's kind of like.
Well, I mean, Lakers are going nowhere soon, but that's besides the point. I mean, tell me this. Tell me Marcus Smart doesn't fit that Boston mentality perfectly.
They do. He does though. Hard working,
blue collar.
Yeah.
Let someone call him the N-word. See what happens.
Yeah, it don't like I want a dude on my team who's gonna cry after every loss. Like every dude needs that. Yeah. Every team needs that.
If they don't trade Rondo, and we all know Rondo can't shoot, he's not a jump shooter. Right. Can you play them side by side? With Marcus Smart having the body.
Marcus Smart can shoot though, so
what happened to Avery? Nah, he can't shoot yet though. That's the thing. He's streaky, but NBA level, it's different.
Well, I know you're gonna bring up Avery Bradley, but another thing that a lot of teams have done is you can run a 2-point guard set and be successful. I mean, look at Phoenix, for example. Their best time of the year was running Dragic and Bledsoe. And neither of them.
Okay, well, which combo would be better, though? If we're
Bradley, that's true.
And Rondo or Smart and Bradley. Like, I mean.
Does Jeff Green play the 3 or the 4?
3.
Okay, so yeah.
They have Sullinger at the 4.
What can you realistically get for Rajon Rondo if you're the Boston Celtics?
I mean, you definitely get draft picks, but if you're
you
talking
get a 15 draft pick, but can you trade for someone that's
what
going
they
to
needed to do? They needed to get Asik, but they messed up. That's what I thought because there's no big man really. Actually, they should trade him for Hibbert. Pacers need a point guard.
If you're the Pacers, do you do that? Is it a one-on-one trade, straight up trade?
Too? After this year, yeah, you do that.
After this year? After
what just happened, you trade Hibbert for Rondo. You still have, I mean, you don't really have that much center help anymore, but he ain't doing anything anyway, so it's not. Is it even hurting you?
Paul George is a shooter, but then do you try to re-sign Lance Stevenson as well? If you're getting rid of Hibbert's
I don't keep Stevenson.
contract.
I don't keep Stevenson just because of the off the court issues.
You don't like him blowing up people's ears?
I really don't. I think it's a distraction to the team, and I think the way Larry Bird's trying to actually
just like when he played, he wants a correct team.
Right.
He wants a Spurs style team.
It reflects it reflects him. So it's kind of like he doesn't really.
All right, next up, Julius Randle.
So the Los Angeles.
Marquand, you're up, man. This is your main topic. The garbage ass, the fakers. Worst team in the league, Lakers. Talk about them. Julius Randle.
Paul Gasol is gone. First and foremost.
Hey, to the Warriors. You seen that? Latest rumor. Power to the Warriors. Trapped in Golden State. Twitter.
Trapped in Golden State. Mark Jackson to the Nets. New coach.
Oh, you lying, Hollis. But what do you think? Was he the best player available for them?
I really think the Lakers don't take enough risks anyways. For me being a Lakers fan since I've been about 2-3 years old, you know.
They took a risk like 2 years ago. I think his name was like Dwight Howard or something like that. Yeah. How'd that work out?
But that was a gamble. That wasn't a risk.
That's a risk. That's the same thing.
I don't know. That was more a risk. Or I feel like a risk is more of something that is more guaranteed. Like, you know,
it's not a risk then. If it's guaranteed, it's not a risk.
Nah. Okay.
But Dwight wasn't. I don't know.
Okay. Dwight, I mean, yeah. Dwight.
Fuck this
okay.
game.
So Julius Randle, I feel like he's a can't miss. I'm saying first year out the gate,
he is a can't miss.
He's giving you 15 and 10. Yeah. Rookie year out the gate, like no defense, whatever. But he's more athletic. Zach Randolph.
Zach Randolph has the weight to guard the 4 though.
250.
He looks fragile though. Not looks fragile, but he looks small for the position.
I like the
same
pick.
height, man.
I like the pick. I would have preferred Shabazz Napier.
Way too high.
That's
reaching, man. That's reaching.
I don't know, man.
If you're gonna get a point guard, you gotta get, somebody else higher. He's reaching.
I don't know. I saw him in that. I saw him through the whole tournament, and
he's a dog.
You could have traded down though to still.
Yeah, if you really think you need a point guard,
honestly, Shabazz didn't go till 23.
Y'all need talent.
And that's what I'm saying. But Julius Randle is talent. I'm not saying Julius Randle is not talented.
He can immediately start.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not talented. But it's like if you don't have nobody directing the whole thing, you have Nash. But I'm just saying you don't have nobody directing.
Kobe don't pass the ball anyway.
He's in like a group of like. There's those players where you don't even need a vertical. The ball just falls in your hands because you know about the position. You got David Lee, Kevin Love, you got Zach Randolph. You got that kid from Orlando, Vucevic or whatever his name. Yeah, those dudes, the ball just falls in their hand because they know what they're doing. He's one of those dudes. He will average 10 rebounds for the rest of his career, no matter what his vertical's at. But he just happens to be able to, he has a little bit of bounce, so there's no reason why he can't have the exact number.
Build.
He needs that
I think the thing that he didn't have, because they talked about this on the Grantland podcast, he has a jumper that Kentucky didn't really let him use, as far as a mid-range.
Well, no, they think that he does. You know what I'm saying? Jay Billis says he straight up can't shoot. That's why he wasn't shooting it.
I think he can.
I just think. Well, what about the foot injury though?
That'll affect the first year, maybe the first half of the year, not the whole year though.
But has he even talked about having surgery on it?
He doesn't. He's quoting. He's saying he doesn't need surgery.
he'd been playing with a foot injury, like a non-fully healed broken foot for like however long, and so they're trying to figure out like, okay, what are you gonna do about that? You gonna play on it?
From personal experience, from breaking my foot, 8th grade, Harvey Middle School.
Okay, shout out.
Shout out. Undefeated. Then we lost. First round. But anyway, no, I had a broken foot, right? And I didn't let it completely heal, and it still gave me problems up to college, like to the point where it'd be like, you know, right after practice, you know, and I was a receiver, so I'm running a lot, that, you know, I'm talking about can't walk, you know. So if you don't take care of it, and that's what doctors were telling me, you know, not listening to it, 12, whatever, how old I was back then, 12, 13 years old, not listening to it. If you don't take care, it doesn't matter if it's a hairline fracture or whatever, if you don't take care of it, it's going to be a constant problem. It's going to slow you down. It's going to really slow you down in the end, because what happens is that you get bone spurs, and then your bone heals improperly, and that could be more problems down the road. So he should just get if he's the talent everybody's saying he is, he should get that taken care of as soon as possible, and then worry about it down the line. Because I mean, like you said, Lakers aren't going to be good for another.
That's a fact, 100%. I mean,
if Kobe comes back, then
Kobe comes back, we're winning
time
six.
I mean, 40 years old, so I mean,
and LeBron didn't win it. That's all I cared about.
Well, I ain't worried about that Curry Nation. Anyway, so next guy, I'm gonna talk about this dude.
This is your favorite player.
This is my favorite player in the draft, and he's a white boy, so that's I'm Mexican, so it don't even matter. People think that's why, but it's not. Last year, my favorite player was Oladipo, but I mean, he's got like his own YouTube channel, so I mean, this guy, like, his J is, I mean,
tell me what we're talking about. You didn't even say his name yet.
Nik Stauskas, next guy. Sorry about that. Second round.
I like him.
8th pick in the draft. I mean, there's a reason he went that high. This dude, I think his jumper, in new generation, closest thing to Steph Curry there is right now. This dude made 46 straight threes in the rain. Undeniable. Sophomore, gets Big Ten Player of the Year. That, I mean, 6'6", he's got the size, he's got the quickness. There was a stat that said he had a dunk in a half-court set in every single game of Michigan this year. Doesn't happen with anybody really.
Advanced stats brought to you by Martin Molina.
Thank you. Do my research, and then so I mean, I don't know what he's gonna give you first year, but like, I've been waiting for a dude who has takeover ability besides Dirk. Like, that is a white dude that's even gonna have like balls like Larry Bird or anything. Like, can somebody even do that, or are they all just gonna be spot up shooters? With him, I'm like, he's got the handle, he's got the first step, he's got a 40-inch vert. He's, you know what I mean? Like,
he's from Brooklyn or Canada?
He's from Canada.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's from Canada, but I mean,
act like he's from Brooklyn.
What does that know?
He's got. I think. I mean, he could pass a little bit. I think he might give you 15 a game first year.
But this is another Canadian player, and we all know someone who's like.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say I didn't. I didn't say I didn't.
He's white.
Hold on.
He looked like Drake, but he ain't got it.
I didn't like Canadian players. I was just kind of confused of why so many were going, and it's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, you want. I mean, you're like, why wouldn't USA have the best talent?
Right. Yeah. But then Canada does. But you know, I'm moving out to Canada. Sounds
Anthony Bennett, shout out.
Yeah. Toronto.
#1 draft pick.
Yeah. I'm taking
UNLV. Thanks for doing us a lot of good here.
Yeah. You know, I'm moving out to Canada. I never said I didn't like Canada. So.
Hey, we could write off massages in Canada. That shit happen at my work all the time.
Really?
You could do what?
Like they get the receipt and they have Canada pay for their massages and shit.
Oh, man,
shit's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Okay, well, I'm moving. All right, well, okay. These next few, I don't even.
Well, wait. Before we move on from Nik Stauskas,
okay.
People that do follow the NBA know that the Kings drafted Ben McLemore with their first round pick last year. What does that mean for Ben McLemore? Is he on the move?
I don't know about on the move, but I just think intelligence level.
That's the same position, and Ben McLemore coming out of college was a black Nik Stauskas. He was someone who was being compared to Ray Allen. Who was
I don't think Ben McLemore knows how to play basketball yet. Okay. Ben McLemore jumps out the gym, nice shooting stroke, but he's just like, he's one of those guys where it's just like, no flow of the offense. I got the ball now, so I'm gonna let it go because I haven't taken a shot yet. No, but you know, not next pass. Like with Nik Stauskas, I'm not really saying like that I see, you know, like just this fantastic basketball player that's gonna know every bit of, you know, the rules on the court like a Spurs team. But I mean, I think he's multifaceted. He can pass at least. I don't think McLemore he's not there yet, and I don't know how. I don't think he has a willingness to really learn that. It seems like like Nik Stauskas, when he has off time, like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get better. Macklemore, I feel like he might be out.
Being the Warrior fan that you are, can you root for Nik Stauskas on the Kings?
Kings aren't a threat, so yeah.
If Stauskas drops 35 on Klay Thompson, what are you gonna do?
Well, if he's playing against my team, I'm never rooting for him. It don't matter what time it is. But
if he drops 25 on the Lakers on Kobe, then
I'm watching the whole thing and I'm posting about it right after.
Well, I mean, Kobe's gonna be watching like we are.
Yeah, with Melo at his house. Was Melo at his house?
Nah, I know they started following each other on
Yeah,
Twitter.
next pick, I have no idea anything about him. He looked like he has too small of a head for his body.
I didn't know. We're talking about Noah Vonleh. I mean, they're saying that he. They're saying
You know what I'm talking about? Did you watch that?
They said he was more highly rated than Julius Randle was. Dude didn't even make the tournament, so you can't even carry your team.
And they were trying to say he had a better 3-point percentage than Nik Stauskas, but he obviously didn't shoot.
Yeah, he probably shot like
Yeah,
9 of them. What is that? No, okay.
Shot 9.
Okay, with him, I mean, you might have like a Tristan Thompson type player, which, okay, he's going to give you minutes. He might have a career in the league for 8 to 10 years, but they had him ranked in the top 5. Yeah, he dropped because they knew he's not a top 5 talent. But, okay, I mean.
And then same thing with number 10 pick, Elfrid Payton. Drafted by the Sixers, traded to the Magic.
Smart
He's
player,
another guy that I didn't really watch a lot in college.
Okay, so Elfrid Payton.
He's a combo guard, small school.
Tony Allen type aggressive on the defense. He's just got quick hands. He
He's
knows
going to be
he
the
knows
one that's
how to
going to be
play
hounding your
Sorry, I was
guard
watching
too
soccer.
the whole time.
Oh yeah. Well, Germany about to win this game. Germany Algeria is on right now. Extra time is about to end.
World
I
Cup.
think what? Like
15
minutes. Yeah. Anyways,
All right.
so
this is the next pick is a guy that's very interesting. In my
Doug
opinion.
McDermott?
Yeah. He's a 4-year player. He's been in a coach's system, but a lot of people are saying it's great that he got traded to the Bulls and stuff because he's that scoring option. I see him as being an offensive-minded Tyler Hansbrough.
No way, man, no way. Okay, I saw a comparison that fit perfectly, and he was saying Wally Zerbiak, and I thought that was stupid. I'm like, you just look like him. What does that mean? But anyway, I mean, okay, there was. This is the best comparison I heard. Mike Miller.
But Mike Miller plays it 2.
Mike Miller plays the 3. Mike Miller's 6'8", man.
Is he?
Yes.
Mike Miller could also never stay healthy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, okay, they're both
So
shooters.
you take the good with the bad. You know he's going to give you 15 off the bench.
They both have size to get you some paint buckets, some buckets in the paint. But I mean, he's got range. Like, yeah, he's not going to be the best player on the team, but he'll help you out, Mike Dunleavy type. And it sucks that
he's going into a perfect system.
Yeah,
because he's not going to need to learn how to play man-on-man defense when you have that Chicago Bull defense helping you out.
Well, he already said he knows he's a good team defender. That's all he needs to be. That's the best possible position for him. He's gonna have mentors all around him that aren't gonna let him fail. He's not Jimmer.
Do they have any 3-point shooters on him?
They got Dunleavy, but I think that might have been a 1-year deal. So I think that's
might be his replacement.
Yeah, and it's a good replacement. He's like 6'7". He got good size.
Then we're going.
Hey, let's talk about Zach LaVine though.
So he just totally forgot about Dario Saric.
Hey, Dario Saric, I thought he was a young Ginobili, but let's just move on.
We don't know much about him because he didn't play here.
I know a little bit. I don't
have EuroLeague pass.
I saw good passing ability. I saw driving. I saw he knows how to drive lanes, very aggressive, no bounce whatsoever.
Hey, he doesn't want to be in Minnesota though.
European League, these people they usually don't have any bounce though.
Exactly.
But you're talking about LaVine?
I'm talking about Zaric.
We're talking about Saric then. Okay.
Yeah, just quick, just because I'm not even want to focus on him, but just from what I watched online of him, I actually think that he'll be good. I think he's just like Ginobili.
And he got traded to the Sixers, so the Sixers are tanking again. They're gonna get the #1 pick next year.
But okay, Zach LaVine, funniest moment of the whole draft. This dude, I mean, okay, I think it was taken out of context. I think what actually happened was he was just like, when he said, "Oh fuck me," slammed his head on the table. I think he said like, "Wow, I'm going to the NBA." Like, I can't.
No, he was saying, "Fuck me, I'm going to Minnesota."
That's what. Okay,
I'm from LA and now I get to play in Minnesota.
Of course, that's logical, but I think anybody, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody really.
Shots are real.
I think he knows. Like, he was just like, I just got drafted to the league. Like, this is insane. But yeah, I mean, he should feel the way that the Twitter thought he felt about it. That's for sure. But that is. I think even more than Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine has the highest ceiling possible if he's not stupid and doesn't waste all his offseason in the club, which I don't think there's even any in Minnesota. But
Johnny Manziel syndrome. The same thing I said about Johnny Manziel.
I mean, this dude does windmills on every single fast break. I mean, the thing that I read about him was he hates contact, like on Draft Express, you know. Anyways,
I think it's per file size.
so the thing I read about him was the exact words: hates contact. So I think you stop right there. You say no longer can compare him to Russell Westbrook.
Nope, not at all. He'll take the banging on you all day.
He wants it.
He wants.
Yeah, he wants to fight.
He's a Ninja Turtle. That's what I mean. If you've seen his forehead,
he wants to scrap. He wants to see you outside the basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to talk about your mom, bang your car.
So since we're talking about Westbrook, is he going to the Lakers? Oh, just kidding. Never mind. All right, so
he's going to the Lakers.
No,
he's going to the Lakers. You know, he's going to the Lakers.
He will be a Laker in 2 years.
Where will Kevin Durant go then in 2 years?
Houston.
He's not going to Houston.
He's not. Where is he going?
He's going to the Warriors. Pipe dream.
Oh God.
I read an article.
Dub Nation fan, not going to the Dubs. Don't even matter. We're getting Kevin Love though.
I read an article saying
crazy.
The 2000 what was the last FIBA, 10 or 12?
Last FIBA?
Yeah, when Curry played with Iguodala.
That was 2 years ago, I think.
Okay, so when Curry and Iguodala played, there was one more person who was close, and that person was Kevin Durant. We got 2 out of the 3.
The only way he comes over is if the hype of the new stadium is really just like, okay, well, I gotta be here.
And if we have that, I want Kevin Love as much as the next person because I think he'll take us to the next level. But if we have a package of Harrison Barnes, Klay Thompson, David Lee and a future first for Durant, and you know he's gonna walk, and you're OKC, you're gonna get 3 starters for one. Although none of them are superstars.
But that's not going to happen anywhere in the near future. That's 3 years away, and all those assets aren't even going to really.
And that's all the Lakers have been talking about since Kobe got injured.
KD's leaving.
The future.
KD and Westbrook are leaving if they don't get a ring soon. But I don't see the Warriors in the future. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. Like it just won't.
Break my heart. Okay. All right. So we'll go out of the lottery now. We don't care about TJ Warren that much. No offense. I don't know.
Let's just stop like. James Young and then let's.
I was gonna say we'll just talk about our highlights of the second half of the draft.
Okay. Yeah.
Marty brought it up earlier. He really liked Boston's draft because they got James Young from Kentucky as well as Marcus Smart. So that's 2 young players that they can incorporate. If they do get rid of Rondo, you're looking at a starting 1, 2, and 3 of Marcus Smart, James Young, and Jeff Green, which is something to build up.
They're saying James Young's is a 3.
I think he can play both.
I think he can play 2. I don't know. The only James Young has no reason not to be successful except I saw this interview with him, and he seemed pretty interested in trying to smash Rihanna. So.
Hey, but if
who's not interested?
No. But red flag. Name one person who smashed Rihanna whose life isn't fucked up right now.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe Matt Kemp's life isn't fucked up, but it was for a whole season and a half.
Hey, Chris Brown made a song about hoes not being loyal. So.
Okay.
You're talking about athletes, right?
I'm talking about people in general.
Oh.
You don't pursue Rihanna and not know your shit's about to be fucked.
What if you don't make it? Yeah.
But Wiz is a boss though.
Oh, you gotta be a boss.
Yeah. You gotta not even care about it. You can't look at her like she's
like that video.
You gotta look at her like my friend's coming over. And if you're not gonna if you're not gonna let her ruin your shit.
She ratchet though.
But they did.
Hey,
that's beyond the point. Okay, we just got an agreement with Amber Rose. I already know that. But anyways, so
we getting hell here.
All right, so
I like Tyler Ennis. I think he's the smartest point guard in the draft so far. Gary Harris, Denver Nuggets. I don't think he fits that system. I don't think he's run and gun like that. I didn't
like that pick either.
I think he would have been better suited with who originally drafted him in Chicago.
It would have been.
Well, I mean, but then they would have lost their 2 picks. They wouldn't have gotten.
Yeah, it's understandable. I'm just saying, like, just from a who drafting them perspective. Yeah. Mitch McGary, I think he's David Lee 2.0 except bigger.
He's good fit. I mean, look what they were able to do with Steven Adams last year, and at the back end of the draft.
And people can say whatever they want. David Lee's a 2-time All-Star, 20 and 10 guy for like 4 or 5 straight years. People can say he's trash.
If David Lee was black, everybody would love him.
He's Zach Randolph. I mean, it's the same thing.
As Shaq said, he's the white Chris Webber.
Who is David Lee?
Yeah, that's what Shaq called him.
David Lee be balling on 2K.
Shaq called him white Chris Webber.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. So
Napier going to the Heat.
Jordan Adams make no sense. They should have got Rodney Hood. That was
Switch
stupid.
those picks, yeah.
Yes, and then
Napier went to the Heat. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I mean.
The Heat know
Rodney Hood, I think, is weak-minded. I think he's gonna fail this level. Just to be honest.
Who was he saying?
Rodney Hood, nice
Okay.
guy. I think he's just as good as James Young, but I think his mind. I think he's weak-minded. He can go through stretches where he's trash.
Is
I'm
he
being honest?
like he could be?
It's okay.
Who's your three guy that just comes off the bench and heat checks all the time?
For which are you talking about in
I'm
general?
just like, who's he compared to? That's all he has. He doesn't have a drive game. He doesn't have the handles.
He's athletic, man.
He's not going to have the handles of Jamal Crawford as a ceiling. He's going to be more of a, I'm coming off the bench.
He could. I mean, he's
Jeremy Lamb.
He's like Marcus Thornton, like, but not even. Marcus Thornton puts up 20 a game. I mean, he's
Something Jeremy Lamb where he shot in college. And
he's Luke Babbitt. I mean, okay, they're lefties, but that's how far down I'm gonna go. Like, cause he's not gonna give you. He'll give you 7 a game.
All right. So Napier to the Heat.
Hey, what do you think about Bill Simmons crying after that?
I saw that. I was gonna bring it up. Bill Simmons first off. I think you and Jalen are dope.
Hey, it makes sense though.
You really look like you were gonna cry on the draft, saying, "Why does everybody gotta help the Heat?"
It's a fact though. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? It makes no sense. Why would you even think to do
Wait,
that?
what happened?
So
after the trade,
didn't get drafted by Miami.
Okay.
He got drafted by Charlotte.
Yeah, and then they traded him just like, here, you can have him. I know you guys wanted him, basically.
Yeah.
And then he was like, why would you do? They want him, so why would you do that?
Oh, okay.
Why would you help them?
For a second round pick.
Yeah, what in the world?
For 2 picks
why?
later and a
Yeah.
first round.
Why would you do that?
The Heat knew and shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, that dude. I go off of being hungry.
I feel the same way. I think he's just like Kemba.
Yeah.
Same player.
Yeah, he hungry, and as far as, I don't know. That's a tough trade. To me, I think that just elevated them, and then LeBron was hyped about it. He tweeted about it. So if LeBron tweeted about it, even though he might not even stay, still, it's like,
All right. Next one. Hey, I don't know if you guys see any D-League footage of PJ Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Deion Waiters 2.0. But he's another one of those guys where I'll just like say some shit. I'll beat you and your mama's ass after this game. He's that dude.
Have you seen his Drew League games and his his summer league games where he's just going?
He's an animal.
What was it? Him against the Clippers, right? Him and Jamal Crawford were just going off.
Maybe I haven't seen it.
There was one game where they were just going 3 for 3. 3 for 3.
I'm telling
Just
you,
shooting.
he's nice. Range out the ass, confidence. I think.
Is he a starter? Because
No. 6
Deion
man.
Waiters isn't a starter.
6 man.
Okay. He'll be
And
that
he's
guy.
off the
He'll be your
bench.
first scorer.
He'll give you 15 points off the bench every night.
in 25 minutes.
Here's the ball. Go do something. Shoot as much as you want.
Oh, you stupid.
All right, what else we got?
Like one dude always ready, wasn't he? With the Heat.
Oh, yeah, James. What's his name? James Jones.
James Jones always ready.
Yeah, 4 straight threes.
The second Ninja Turtles, Russell Westbrook's movie.
What's the list?
Then we got what's it called? Kyle Anderson.
Oh, yep. I predicted that before the draft even started.
Slow mo.
They're the only people that know what to do with him.
It's Skinny Boys Dio.
They saw Kyle Anderson and they're like, nobody's gonna know what to do with them except for me. 6'9" point guard, pretty much. Jay Billis said best passer in the draft. It's obvious. He's walking through the lane, but he's 6'9". He's taking the ball.
And in 3 years from now, everybody's gonna be saying exactly what Bill Simmons was saying. Why did we just let that guy drop to the Spurs?
Exactly. Last pick of the first round. But
You're looking at him as your stretch 4 ball handler. Bill Boris Dio coming and bringing it up.
they know exactly what they're gonna. He's sober. He can do everything on the court. Rebound, pass. I mean, his jumper's not great, but they're gonna give him. He's gonna get.
Neither
open
was
shots.
Kawhi Leonard's coming out of college.
Yeah, he's gonna get open shots. He's 6'9". Like, it doesn't matter. He's always a mismatch every single time.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
That's it though. About to finish watching this Germany game. Germany about to score right now.
Yeah.
Oh, go!
Oh.
Got him.
Get
Oh.
2-0 game over. Germany wins.
Stay tuned. We'll probably do this every couple weeks.